Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tutorial Tuesday. Cookie Snack Attack was seriously sweet. I'm Amy, and I'm so glad to have all of you tuning in with me today. Myra's glad to not be verifying days of hospital bills. I feel you. Had a little shock myself this week with a hospital bill. Yes, I'm so glad it's Tuesday. It's snowing where you are. How fun is that? Hi, Nicole. I saw that Debbie is also here. It's good to see you guys. Sabra, nice to see you today. Hi, Kathy. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you get to watch us while you're there. That'll be fun. We'll try to keep this brief for you this morning so you'll be prepped for tonight, but we do have a few housekeeping things to do right away. Let me just see if I can remove this and we'll go right back and run through everything. And I have a special announcement, so don't jump off just yet. You're going to want to know this. You're going to want to know this. All right, let's take this away. Hey, everybody, how are you? Oh, I see I didn't turn one of my lights on. Hold on just a second. It makes it way too dark for you guys and me if this is not on. So let's turn one more light on. It's pretty dark here today. It started drizzling. Thank goodness we're above freezing. So we should be okay. Let's see. Let's leave this right here. I'm going to lift this a little bit so we have a little more space. Is that good? I'm so excited to finally get to do this. This is something I intended to do last year, but we just plumb ran out of time. All right, so let's talk about a couple of things really quick. If you haven't seen them yet, please go check out the posts on Cookie Snack Attack and in the Seriously Sweet group. We had so much fun last weekend with the Mrs. Claus class. So I'm hoping that some of you have been on the Seriously Sweet page and noticed that this weekend is the Mr. Claus Holiday Stackables class. It's an online virtual class. It's live, and then recordings are available for you in the private Facebook group for this class for as long as Facebook exists. We start at 4 o'clock on Saturday. There's a prep video Thursday night just to get you ready. All the information's already loaded in the private group. You get a link to the private group just as soon as you pay. I'm trying to really stay on top of that since some people are joining us late. But just in case you didn't notice that, I also adjusted the price on the bundle savings because I was getting a lot of requests to do the classes after people saw how cute the initial Mrs. Claus cookies turned out, that everybody was actually able to do them. I don't know why you all doubt me. I break it down so easy because I want you to try these new things, and that way they don't seem so hard to you and you can incorporate them in other designs. But anyway, after everyone saw them, saw how cute they were, they wished they had purchased the 3-class bundle, which is Mrs. Claus, Mr. Claus, and the candy nutcracker that we're doing. So I adjusted the price because I didn't want the initial people that purchased the class to feel slighted in any way. So I adjusted the price up on the bundle so you don't get that initial savings that you got if you didn't purchase right away. So if you purchase right away, you save like another $20. But some people wanted to do all 3 classes. They'll do the Mrs. Claus from the recordings, and then we're going to do Mr. Claus and Candy Nutcracker live. So I did put the bundle back up. It's at a slightly higher price, and I left Mrs. Claus up, but she's at a slightly higher price now too. Feel free to message me if you have any questions about that. And so Mr. Claus is this weekend. That's the one we're going to do this weekend. Then we have a little bit of time off for Thanksgiving. And then on December 3rd, Saturday, December 3rd, we're going to be doing the Candy Nutcracker, or you can turn them into a toy soldier, whatever you prefer to do. But they are super cute cookies. You're going to be able to handle it, I promise you. We have step-by-step instruction for you. And everyone did so well with Mrs. Claus, and you were so proud of yourselves that you got the ruffles. And I'm so proud of you. I couldn't believe it. You guys were like so enthused that some of you made 2 and 3 versions. So kudos, you guys kicked it out of the park or knocked it out of the park, whatever that is this weekend. So guys, it's time to get started on our Christmas series, and we're going to go through as many as we can. Make sure if you haven't printed out the updated Cookie Snack Attack schedule that you do. There's a PDF in the file section on the Cookie Snack Attack group page. So grab that schedule. This week we're doing what is, when it's assembled as a 3D piece, it's going to look like a kid's pull behind toy. Do you remember when we were little? Like, kids probably don't have this now because everything's so electronic, but we had those little toys with a string and a handle, and you pulled them behind you and they made noise and click, 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 click. And then we drove our parents nuts with them. I think that I had, for some reason, I feel like I had a pull behind horse toy when I was a kid. I feel like that's the one I had, but we're going to go even more vintage. Yes, I just called myself vintage. Sorry, but I did. So we're going to go more vintage with this. There's so many ways that you can do this cute little unicorn toy, but we're going to go with a vintage, whitewashed wooden carving look on this unicorn. Okay. But let me just tell you, for baby showers, this thing is super popular. So as we do our tutorial tonight, I will give you some suggestions for how you could turn this into a baby shower cake topper or a baby shower cookie display piece to put on your cookie trays or with your cookies that you're putting out. But definitely you're going to want to tune in for this because it has so many uses. The cutters are on the Dots and Bows website. If you may have already ordered them last year because we were going to do it last year and we didn't get to it. I am going to teach it as a 3D piece tonight. However, you can do it, just don't bake it with the straws, but you can do it as just a flat cookie. You can also do it where you just add a little dimension by adding a 2D element by adding these wheels where it can still be a flat cookie. But we're going to teach it tonight. I'm going to teach it tonight as a 3D piece. So we're going to put wheels on both sides, decorate both sides. And that is what led to my decision for this evening to do this as a carved wooden piece. Like it's made out of old boards, and then we'll whitewash it. And the reason why we're going to do that is because it's going to dry faster. And we should be able to do both sides and completely assemble it in one video tonight. So if you're going to join me tonight, couple ways you can do this. I think what I'm going to do for mine, I have to check and make sure I have enough, but I think for mine that I'm going to do it in, hold on one sec. I didn't pull that. I think, well, you know what? You're probably not going to be decorating with me tonight. So I'll decide in a little bit because there's something I'm waiting on to arrive. And if it arrives, I want to use that. So we'll talk about that tonight. But in any case, it's only going to take one or two colors for you. So you can use white icing and a tan icing to create your, or ivory and tan to create your wood grain, or you can do a little airbrushing. And I'm not sure which way I'm going to roll yet. I wanted to do some airbrushing so that it didn't have so much icing on the cookie, but that I'm waiting on a color to arrive that I didn't know I was out of, and it shows arriving before 5. So hopefully that will arrive. And if it does, we'll do some light airbrushing, which you could also do by painting. Okay, so don't worry about that. But this is the cookie for tonight. We're going to do metallic on the horn. We'll pipe the horn with some thick white icing, and we'll do a nice curly Q tail that'll be 3D on both sides. But the body of the horse and the wheels, we're going to make them look like they're carved wood. Okay. Now let's check a few comments really quick. Let me jump up here. Don't jump off, because as soon as I tell you the thing that I'm about to tell you, you're all going to jump off here in a mad frenzy. So I wanted to make sure you had the information for tonight. Does anybody else have any more questions before, before I tell you the next thing? Just let me know if there's any questions, because as soon as I tell you the next thing, I'm going to end the video so that you're not torn between being here or trying to do something else really quick. 4 inches. Oh my gosh. Gloomy and chilly. It is gloomy and chilly here too, Charlotte. I was really shocked that it was this dark actually this morning. I said it was going to rain, but I didn't think it was going to look so overcast. It's really bad out there. It's doing that there too. All right. Oh, who's in the hospital? Who's in the hospital right now? Who is that? Priscilla's phone number. Why are you glad you have Priscilla's phone number? Tell me what that's about. Hey, Barbie, how are you? I am so glad you are stateside. I cannot tell you how much I am enjoying all those photos. They are just simply stunning. Absolutely stunning. Laura's in the hospital, Becky? Somebody clear that up for me so we know who to pray for today. Hey, Priscilla. Hi, Sandra. 2 to 3 feet already? That seems really aggressive. That seems like winter just kind of kicked fall's butt really quick. And I'm not sure I like that. I don't like for it to snow until Christmas time, and then it can snow through March, and then I want it to get 70 so I can start planting flowers. That's how we roll around here. Robin, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Mary Jean. I know, Debbie, feet of snow. That's insane, right? It's really early for that, especially since it was 70 degrees like 8 days ago. Got up from my chair. That's so funny. Laura Tiernan's husband while we are down in Florida. Oh my. Okay, well, we will be praying. 39 in Dallas. It's Laura's husband that's in the hospital, so we will be praying. So let's just make a concerted effort this afternoon to send prayers their way. Whoopi friend. Oh, that's hilarious. That's too funny. I hope you guys scored some good ones. Oh, Laura, I'm so sorry because I personally know what that experience feels like, and it is just frightening, is not even the worst of it. I don't have words to describe what that feels like when you get the phone call or you're with them and they think they're having a heart attack. It's just gut wrenching. It just guts you right there. Okay. I'm going to assume, since that says thought he was having a heart attack, that maybe something else is wrong and that's not what it was. So at least his heart's okay. Tell me yes, that's what. Tell me I'm right, and that worries off your chest. Hello, Lorraine. Hello. All right. Let me get this here. See what this is. Okay, Lake Champlain is the one with the temperatures. Stress test right now. All right, well, good. Well, we'll be saying prayers for you, so I hope all that turns out well for you. All right, really quickly, anybody have any questions on the unicorn pull behind 3D toy that we're going to make tonight? Anybody have any questions? Nope. We good? Okay, well then here you go. When I tell you this, if you jump off, I won't be offended, okay? I'm just saying, I will not be offended at all. Let me take this away so you are not distracted. Let me put this up there. This is our website. It's also in the first or second comment in all of the live streams today. But here you go, you guys. The Christmas boxes are released. They're there. They're ready for purchase. Snag one. It's a great deal. It comes with a lot of gift items in it. It's got some new specialty product in it, and it comes with your class included. It's a pre-recorded class. So all the information's on the website at www.seriouslysweetcupcakes with an S on the end.com. And there is a limited quantity. All the details and pricing are there. I'm not going to ruin any surprises, but this will be our last box of 2023. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. There also is a contest involved after it's over. But I'll be seeing you tonight at 7, and I hope you guys have a great day. Go grab your boxes.